Okay, so today's video is going to be about choosing a job over being a YN. Guns down, work up. The job route and the YN route is two separate things. You take the job route. That's you becoming a real man and trying to step into your own. Choosing the YN route, that's little kid stuff. It's little kid stuff. And at the top right corner, you got the $5 requirement is a 2 minute or long video, and that is something that anybody can do because
My YouTube
Black
channel,
Nation
and
the
this has been
forum
real lit.
is the forum and Discord right there. Check it out. All right, so back to what the thumbnail said. This is the man route right here, and this is the little boy route right here. So it's young people are sending a strong and clear message because they want better for themselves and the future. Let's take the shiesties off and put on more N95s. We're working to keep these kids alive, and I love that. I would love to do more to help or whatever, because this is what every young male needs to see. All that stuff you see on the internet, on you know just out in the world, this is what real men do for real. This is what real men do. They try to be good members of society, help their family, friends out, all that stuff. This is what you do. You don't want to be a little boy in court for murder, mind you, in court for murder. You don't want to be in court for this. Okay? You want to be in court for a parking ticket, not for murder, right? So this is the man route, and this is the YN route.
It's 8 a.m. in the morning, and I got all my friends working with me. They got on gloves and masks. The only drilling we doing is construction. Take off the shiesties and put on more N95 so we can keep more kids alive.
That's fine.
It's 8 a.m. in the morning.
That's fire. I don't want to say any. I don't really need to say anything else because that's fire. These are all his friends. What they probably about what they some of them maybe early 20s, late 20s, maybe even 30. But I mean, at that age, you really ain't doing nothing. Why not have a job? Why be outside? Why have a shiesty on? Any young black male just walking around with a shiesty on, can't nothing good come from it. Why you need to cover your face? What are you doing in the daytime that you need a mask to cover your face? That's some sneaky stuff right there. That's some sneaky stuff. You don't need that. Now, we check out the YN route. So the YN route can only go two ways, and this is one of the ways. So they can only go two ways. You end up in jail or you end up dead, and this is how it turns out. A re- a man arrested for pimping and murder rips a vape and flips off the camera as he's being sentenced to life in prison in Mississippi. So you got that sort of attitude in prison for pimping and murder, and you think you just gonna get off. Yeah, okay.
The law in this state allows only one sentence for first degree murder, and that is life without parole, and that will be your sentence. That'll be the sentence of the court. You're remanded to the custody of the sheriff for implementation of that sentence.
Where'd the smile go? Where's the flipping off the camera? Where's the smile and everything? This is what that life leads to. You getting life in prison. So first degree murder, you get life in prison. All that smiling. Look, but you're alone though. That's the part that I think that's the part that young men don't understand. once it goes bad and you end up in that courtroom, or you gonna be alone. You gonna be by yourself. I don't see no friends around him, and it's such a shame too because he could have had a decent life, and now look at him. And then his mom just she don't even want to stay for the rest of you. You just got life in prison. There ain't nothing I can do, and no mom should ever have to see their son get life in prison. That like I mean, there's only two ways you can. There's only two ways this can go. I never thought I'm 29 years old. When the YN stuff started being popular, I never thought, oh yeah, I gotta get a shiesty. I gotta be just like them. I never thought that because I'm my own man. I grew up around real men. They don't put up with this little boy stuff. We work, we pay bills, we help our mom out. I got sisters and stuff. I ain't got no time to be roaming the street with a bunch of fools so I can look dumb. No, I ain't got no time for that. I got sisters. I got a mama. I'm trying to help her out. I got like hey when you a real man and you work, it's tough. We need more men like this. This is what we need. This is what we need. You need to be on the path to put down the gun and go to work. Go if you're not going to work, go to school. Okay, if you're not going to work or school, read some books, stay in the house, have an extracurricular activity, get into sports, do something. Okay, do something besides being on the stoop with other fools. Okay, do something, but do something besides trying to be a YN. Okay, because it's not gonna get you nowhere. That's little boy stuff. Because this is all little boy stuff. Because you in the court alone. Okay, you ain't no friends, barely anybody in the courtroom. Ain't none of your friends. They probably couldn't even come in the courtroom because they got warrants. You got nobody there. Where your friends at? I don't see nobody. I mean, there are people in it, but I don't see nobody. I'm wondering what he was smirking for. That smile needs to come back when you get that sentence. You tough, right? You a big man. You got tons of bodies. Then when they give you that sentence, no matter what it is, life, 30 years, 40, 60, whatever you got, I want to see that smile. This is the life you chose, and it's kind of sad because maybe if he did have a male role model or just a role model in general, he wouldn't be in this predicament. You getting life, man. That's a tough pill to swallow. But this was funny. I wish I would have seen this before I made the thumbnail. I wish I would have seen this before I made the thumbnail. But that is real. It's just sad. It's just sad. We need more guys like this. We need more guys like this. This is the better life. Cause it's tough out here in the world. Okay, it ain't easy for nobody, and especially being black in America today. It's hard out here. It doesn't make any sense for you to be for you to add more to just add more to the problem. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you add more to the problem? Why wouldn't you help? Like why wouldn't you help? It's tough out here. It's tough being black out here. Why would you add why would you add more to the problem? Why wouldn't you help take away? I don't understand that, but that's just how it is. I never thought about being a YN. The first time I seen it, I thought it was the most stupidest thing ever because it's like y'all are so tough doing this to like random people. I don't. When's the last time you seen a YN go toe to toe with the police? I want to see a YN. You really about that life? I want there to be SWAT there. I want there to be a shootout. Like don't run from the cops. Don't try to hide from them. Stand toe to toe to the cops because you all tough. Then when the police come, you gotta run. I want to see a shootout happen. You want to crash out on the police. Come on, show me something. This little stuff, this ain't nothing. Like this little stuff ain't nothing. Like murder is a big deal. Like murder ain't nothing, and pimping too. But murder is a big deal. I want to see them go toe to toe with the cops. See, at this point in the courtroom, what should have happened if what should have happened is all his other YN friends, they should have came in the courtroom and shot up the place. That's what they should have done. I don't condone violence, but I want to see something because they don't the YNs don't go toe to toe with the cops. I think you being a YN, but it's only like at a street level. I'm talking about you want to really do something as a YN. Go, you got to go toe to toe with the police. Go toe to toe with the army. Come on, I'm trying to see something. All this stuff is little boy stuff. I'm a real man. I completely endorse this right here. I honestly don't know where this is, but they're doing construction. I would go there and work. I would go there and work because it's just such a it's such a positive outlook of, just a positive outlook that one person could make a like one person can make a difference. One person can. It just takes a while. You need a village to actually really do something, and this young man is actually making a change, and I am very happy for him because we need more black males like this out in the world as well, doing good things, not just adding to the problem. And just remember, send that video. You may get that $5. Just go to the forum or the Discord at my channel, Black Nation Production. The B and the P are both capitalized.